Hi friends, it's Kim with Sweet Daisy Creations. How are y'all doing today? Well, I'm sorry I haven't been on for a couple days, but y'all know my mom has been in the hospital. She got out of the hospital yesterday evening. So today was the first day I was able to sit down and do a video. But first off, I want to say thank you so much for all your prayers for me and my mom and my sister. It means the world to me, y'all. I so appreciate it very much. Thank you. I know that your prayers worked because she didn't break any bones, which I told you Tuesday about that. But they went ahead and did some more testing while she was in there. And of course, I'd already told you she had the urinary tract infection. So she's been on some antibiotics for that. And that was something I've heard so many people say in the comments about how that really affects elderly people. And of course, you can read that online too, that they do have issues when they have urinary tract infections. In fact, there was a guy, the first night my mom was there, she got very combative, and they actually had to tie her down and stuff. I may have told you that already. And there was a security guard, a couple security guards had to be in there with her when that was happening. And apparently he, at one time, worked at a nursing home. And he said something about the urinary tract infections. He said, if you think it's bad with women and like your mom, you should see how it is with elderly men who get them. He said they get mean and they're strong. So apparently it can do that to both, you know, male and female when they're elderly. So make sure when you get older, you drink lots of water and keep from getting any kind of urinary tract infection. But anyway, she's doing well now. She's at home as of last night. And today my sister and she were running out to get her prescription for her urinary tract infection, as well as they were going to get her a walker because she needs some help getting around the house. And I think they're too going to put up some kind of railing around the little porch that my mom likes to sit on when the weather's nice. They have a side porch as well, which she sits out there but doesn't have, you know, as much trouble as long as she doesn't try to go down the stairs. But on that front porch, it's not really big, so we want to make sure she doesn't have any chance of getting hurt again. So I think they're going to put some kind of railing up. And anyways, but that's where we're at now, and we are still going to be looking at nursing homes. I told you we went and saw one Monday, and it was just like any other nursing home, you know, but it seemed pretty nice, or, you know, okay. But I think we're going to continue to look for that. And in the meantime, my sister, I think, is trying to look for somebody to come into the house so that mom isn't alone at all during the daytime. It'll just be for a few hours while she's at work. And my brother-in-law, you know, he works at night, but he leaves in the afternoon at about 3 o'clock or so to go to work. And then mom is there by herself for about 2 hours. So anyways, that's the situation right now, and I'll keep you posted as soon as we decide, you know, if we're going forward with the nursing home at this point in time, which they talked about at the hospital doing some kind of rehab, and they were talking about either having like a home health service come out to the house or her going into a nursing home for rehab. But then we didn't hear anything more about that, so I don't know if that's still the case. We probably need to get a hold of and talk to her family doctor, because he did come, not her particular doctor, but one from the practice came and talked to her and saw her several times when she was there in the hospital. And he's the one that took her off the Eliquis, which is her, it's for your, blood thinning. And he took her off that because he said that may be why she blacked out, because that's the term. I don't know if my sister said that to her, like, did you black out? And she said, yeah, I blacked out. Or, you know, if she got dizzy or what happened, but, you know, she fell. So they took her off that Eliquis for the time being, but you kind of have to weigh the odds of another stroke or, you know, if she fell again, a brain bleed. So anyways, they've taken her off that. And that's why they ended up doing an MRI to see if she'd had any kind of bleeding or anything like that. And it didn't show anything new, but it did show that she had had 2 strokes prior. And I guess they can tell because it redirects the blood to another area or something, is how you can tell that or something. But, so that's probably how the dementia started to begin with, but we didn't know it, you know, at the time that she'd had previous strokes. And a couple of years ago, she had broken her wrist when she fell because she got dizzy and fell off the stairs of the porch and broke her wrist. And at that time, it didn't even occur to myself or my sister that she might be having, you know, AFib, which is probably what caused that. She might have had that AFib for, you know, the last couple of years. But nobody knew. We just figured, you know, she got dizzy because she, you know, hadn't eaten or, you know, something like that. But anyways, she's at home, or they're going to be home later, and I think she's real glad to be home. But anyways, that's as much as I know now, and when I get some more information, I will keep you updated on how things are going. But anyways, today was the first day I got outside, so I went to the at-home store because I am having a terrible time figuring out what to do with my mantle. And I know this happened to me at, I think it was Easter. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. Or was it fall? I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with it. I'm having the same trouble again because I want to keep all the colors kind of neutral in that area. So I, you know, bought those trees that I showed you Tuesday, the 3 trees that I bought for like, they were like $5 or something like that. They were less than $5 or something from Hobby Lobby. Well, I got them up there, and I have the lantern or not the lantern. I'm thinking about my lantern. I've got my garland up on the mantle now, and then, you know, I want to put some stuff up there on the mantle as well. And I put the trees on there, and the color of the trees is much lighter in green than the garland. The garland actually is that garland from Hobby Lobby that's like $20, $19.99, and it's just a regular like pine garland, and so very dark green. And those trees were a lighter green, and I just didn't like the way it looked together. I just was like, nope, I'll just have to use the trees somewhere else in the house, and I will. But so I'm kind of trying to go in a new direction, and I kind of have an idea, but I hope it's going to work. But anyway, so I went to At Home and went looking around there. I was particularly looking for something for the mantle, and I wanted a sign. So I've been looking for a sign. I thought if I can't find one, I'm going to make one. But I knew that I have a board that I could use. I was going to paint it white, then paint it black, and then put white letters on it and then be able to scuff it up a little bit, was my thought process. But I knew it was going to take me forever sitting down at my Cricut to decide on a font. Because I wanted to do like just a worded sign, and I wanted the background to be black so it would really pop against that shiplap. And I wanted to say, what did it, have yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I saw one, actually, Hobby Lobby carries one, but it's way too big for my space. So I was going to make one for myself, but I don't know that I'd ever find a font that I was going to be happy with. So I went out looking for a sign. Something totally different than Have Yourself a Little Merry Christmas. It just is totally different. But let me show you what I did get at the at-home store today. So first off, for the mantle, since I've got cotton in my garland, I'm going to have cotton sprigs in my tree, and then cotton, you know, up at the top of the tree. Those cottons that I got from Walmart are up there, are going to be up there. So I figured with those 2 galvanized metal containers that I usually keep on my mantle that have the, oh, what is it? Chicken wire on them. I usually keep lamb's ear in those, but I can put cotton in them so that everything will flow from the tree, the garland, and then up on the mantle. So I got 4 cottons or cotton stems, and this is what they look like. They're very nice and full. Lots of branches. And these were only $3.99 at the at-home store, which I think, I can't remember exactly how much these end up costing when, like, Hobby Lobby has a sale on, you know, the 50% off sale, like on their florals. I don't know how much they end up costing you then. But these are very nice quality, and really the price is really good. $3.99 I thought was a fantastic price. So I bought 4, and I'm going to put these in those galvanized metal containers. And then I'm probably also going to add some greenery or something to it to make it work from the garland up to the cotton, and put a little greenery and maybe something in there. So that's my thought. I do love cottons. I do love them. And so that's going to go in my little containers, and I'm going to put those back up on my mantle. I wasn't thinking I was going to use them, but I am. Going to have them up there on the mantle. So I bought cotton for that purpose. Then I had been looking for, and found finally, a tree skirt for my tree. Because I've been looking for a tree skirt, and I wanted something that was going to work and be kind of rusticy like I'm doing this tree. You know, it's going to be kind of rustic with a little bit of sparkle, you know, and that kind of thing. And the ribbon I'm using is very similar to this. So I did get this. It looks like, it's not burlap, but it has that burlap color. And it's got a ruffle around the bottom. But other than that, it's just plain. And then it's got buttons that attach it on the one side. And it's all lined on the inside. It was $29.99. And I think it'll look nice underneath my tree. It's a 48-inch tree skirt. So I think this will look nice up under there. So that I got. And then I bought some ribbon for my my white lantern. And I have some ribbon here, so I'm hoping something I have here will work with it. But I bought this white, pretty white, and you can't tell in the video, but it is very, very soft. It's like fuzzy. And it's wired. So I got that white. And then I picked up this that has quite a bit of white in it with the snowmen on it. And then the snowman has a little bit of red in its scarf and up around its hat. It says, "Let it snow." And it's just got the snowman on it. So I think at home I have some red, you know, some kind of red I could use, or black. That's the 2 other colors that are in here. And so I think that'd be nice to use either red or black. I have that black check, but I'm not sure I want to use that with this. But maybe maybe I have a red check that might look cute. But anyways, that's my thought for that lantern that sits next to my fireplace. Because I want all of that to work together to be kind of neutral-ish. You know, it's going to have, well, a little bit of color, not too much. Because the tree itself isn't really going to have a lot of color particularly. It's going to be very rustic-y looking. But I could add a little bit of color to the lantern, I think. But anyway, so I got those 2, and they were $5.99 for 24 feet, which I guess that's a pretty reasonable price. And then speaking of lanterns, I picked up some bells, because I saw Arlene picked up those cute bells from the Christmas tree shop, and you can't get them online. I already checked. So I bought this when I was at the at-home store today, and it's got a Christmas tree at the top. And then it's got like red and green checked ribbon with it, which I don't particularly like, but we'll see how this will work. But I want to put this with a bow when I start making my bows for my lanterns. And this guy was $5.99, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little bells on it. And then, so that's lanterns and bows we've been talking about, and fireplace and tree. So let's go back to the tree. I did buy some ornaments for it. I found these packages with 4 in it each, and these are some of those, kind of like those stars that I already purchased that are bigger than this. And these have a little bit of sparkle on them. They kind of come off as a little bit of a gold, but not necessarily. It kind of also just looks rusticy. But I thought some more of these for the tree. These were $5.99. Yes, $5.99 for these ones. And then these are stars as well, and they're just the ones with the like icy stuff on them. And I just thought they were cute. I don't know why I didn't see these the other time when I was there, but aren't they cute? I think they'll look cute on the tree. I can't tell you, I'm so excited to do that tree. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see how it's going to turn out. I hope it's going to be beautiful. But anyways, these were $5.99 too. There you can see it better. So I got those, and I just am happy with that. And then I bought this little box. This has nothing to do with anything else, but I got this box. And it's whitewashed on the front and has the little lines going through the, I mean, it's not all the way through, but it's got, you know, it looks like it's planked or whatever, and it says Merry and Bright, and it has this cute star on it. It's just plain all the way around. It was $9.99. And what I plan to do with this is I'm going to make myself a flower arrangement for Christmas. I've never done that before, so I'm going to try it this time. And hopefully it's going to come out cute. I'm going to try doing something with this to make a flower arrangement. So hopefully it'll look cute. So that's my plan for this box. If I ever have time to get all these things done, I want to get done. And then I bought 3 of these because I just thought they were cute, because I saw these the last time I was at the at-home store and could have kicked myself that I didn't get any. They're just little boxwood, like, I think they're supposed to be like a candle ring, but you definitely use them as a small wreath too. So I bought 3, and I was thinking about, you know, you could put these on like the back of a chair, or, you know, I really was thinking, like over here in my dining room, my French doors go out to my out back, and I thought these would be cute, like hanging on the blind. You know, just something small and simple, rather than any, you know, like big wreath, but something just small and simple to put on there to make it Christmassy. You know, sort of Christmassy. You could add a little, you know, a bow on here to match your decor or whatever, and I just thought they were cute. So I bought 3 of these. They were $4.99 a piece, and they're just plastic, but I thought they were cute. So like I said, I got 3. And they had some with different, like one was more, probably, well, it's that tree I have outside. Everybody always remembers the name of it, and I can't remember the name of that tree if it had to save me. But anyways, they had some other different ones too. And they were all in the $4.99 range. So I got those. And then the last thing I picked up was the sign. I did find a sign that I think is going to be cute on my mantle. And I absolutely, now that I've got it home, I really do love it. It's a set of metal trees on this like whitewashed board. And the trees have designs on them. Just a little bit of design. And just enough color to where it stands out a little bit. But I thought this would be cute in the middle of my mantle. And of course it would, you know, it's got this little white, and it's rustic looking. So it kind of, I think it's going to work with my tree fantastically. So I think it's going to be really cute sitting up there. And then I think I'm going to go back to Hobby Lobby tomorrow. And they had these wooden trees, you know, they're just wooden trees. And I think I'm going to go back and get some of those. Oh, no. Shoot. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. We had a cold front come in last night, and it must have brought in some kind of something in the air because I've been sneezing all day today. But anyways, I'm going to buy some trees at Hobby Lobby. They're, like I said, they're white. I think they're wooden, and they came in different sizes, and I'm going to buy a few of those to set up there. And I think that'll be super cute. Simple but cute. So I think that's what I'm planning on doing. And then I'm looking for a little bit of a throw for my basket that sits at the bottom of my fireplace. You know, some kind of a Christmassy throw. And I'm also I want to get maybe some of those, what do they call it? Birchwood or whatever. They sell it, Hobby Lobby. I saw a bucket, and I kind of kicked myself for not getting it when I was at the at-home store today. It was a kind of silverish bucket that had like a snowflake on it or something like that. And I thought, wouldn't that tie nice with my stockings? And if I had that sitting down there with some birch wood coming out of it. So I may end up going back to get that bucket. But so I'm going to look for some birch wood, and I'm looking for like a blanket or something, or a pillow to stick in my basket. But anyways, until then, like I said, I'm going to go to probably Hobby Lobby tomorrow to try to find those trees, because, you know, our challenge is next Wednesday, so I don't have much time to get this put together, and I'm excited about it. So anyways, that's it for today. I will be back, probably if I do get those trees from Hobby Lobby, I will do a little haul tomorrow. And then I have to get started on my bows and things, especially with this lantern in here. I got to get that bow made and decorated and all that kind of stuff for, you know, our challenge. So I will be doing that soon. So I hope to be bringing you more videos, more times a week with different things. I know we're going to be working on a lot of bows, so there'll probably be a lot of bow videos that I might be doing in the next weeks coming ahead. But up until next Wednesday, I'm going to be working on the mantle. So anything I bring you probably is going to be mantle related. So anyways, I am so glad to see y'all. Missed y'all, you know. And thank you again for all your prayers. I appreciate it so very much. And I love you so much too. And to all my new subscribers, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming by and deciding to stay and be part of my family. I appreciate it so much. So anyways, take care, everyone. And have a nice evening. And keep on crafting. Bye.